In this video, I'm going to talk about 4 really important steps that you need to take when you move to Germany for the first time. You should not miss out on these steps. So they are really, really important. And also you need to follow them step by step. You cannot really mix them up because they depend on each other. So I'll make your life a bit easier. Make sure that you watch this video if you're about to move to Germany or if you've just moved here. It'll make your life easier. Before I talk about these steps, make sure that you also hit the subscribe button on this YouTube channel. HalloGermany is a channel for internationals in Germany, and we try to help you out with getting started with your career here in Germany. We also help with paperwork in Germany, and we run a great job board. So take a look at our website as well if you haven't done so already. But let's talk about the first steps you need to take when you move to Germany. This is often a time that's pretty overwhelming, right? Because you're probably moving to an entirely new place. Maybe you have never been to Germany before or lived in Germany. And paperwork in Germany is a big headache. I think everyone who has moved to Germany has a lot of experiences with that. It's sometimes a bit difficult to get an overview of the steps you have to follow here in Germany. And that's why we've created a step-by-step guide on our blog, which I'm going to link in the comments. And I'm also going to give you a quick overview here. So the first step you should always take when you move here is to get an appointment for your local Anmeldung, so your local registration at a permanent address. To register, you need a confirmation by your landlord or your landlady that actually, kind of confirms that you are staying at this address permanently. So sometimes it's a bit difficult to get housing where you're allowed to register. We have a list of websites that'll help you with your flat search or with booking temporary housing. So you can take a look at that if that's interesting for you. But generally, your Anmeldung is really important, and this kind of registration, the confirmation you get, will be very important for the steps you have to follow afterwards. So for instance, if you need to apply for a residence permit later on, if you are from a non-EU country, you need your Anmeldung first. Just really important. Then also you need a health insurance, a valid health insurance. So if you haven't signed up for health insurance yet, make sure that you do so when you move to Germany. I also have a few videos about that. I'm going to link one for you up here where I talk about the different types of health insurances that we have in Germany. So this is really important because it's mandatory for everyone who lives in Germany to have a valid health insurance. So that will be the second step. The third step, really important, is to get your German tax ID. You need your German tax ID to register for payroll with your employer. Or your employer needs it to register you and also to determine your income tax class. Which makes a big difference on your income. You basically need it to start working here, and to get your tax ID, you need your local Anmeldung. So there's a dependence. We have another video about tax IDs coming up soon. So just subscribe to the channel and then you'll see the video once it goes online. And once it's online, of course, I'm going to link it for you up here. So now you have your local registration, you have your health insurance in place, you have your tax ID in place. Of course, with this kind of document, with these documents, you can also apply for your residence permit, which is not something I'm going to go into detail about in this video. But then there's another step that you need to take, and that's opening a bank account. So if you have tried opening a bank account before, you will have probably already learned that you can only open a bank account in Germany if you have your Anmeldung and your German tax ID. So that's why you need to follow these steps step by step. Otherwise it gets very confusing and it doesn't really work out. So you have to follow them in a particular order. Very, very German, right? So once you have your Anmeldung and you have your tax ID, you can apply for opening a bank account, which is also something you need to start working here in Germany, right? And that's also why I wanted to make this video for you, because I think it can save you some time if you are aware of the order of these steps and the dependencies, the kind of paperwork you need to get these steps done. So if you want to learn more about how to get done with each step, how to apply for your tax ID, how to do your Anmeldung, and so on. As I said, we have a more detailed step-by-step guide on our blog, which I'm going to link for you, and I hope this will help you figure it out a bit faster, and this will help you avoid some confusion when you get started in Germany, because I'm pretty sure you will have a lot to do, and this will probably make your life a bit easier. Let me know in the comments if you've probably already moved to Germany, what it was like for you, what the biggest surprise was for you, what you probably would have liked to know before moving to Germany. Maybe there were some things that were surprising to you. Let me know about that. And also, of course, if you're planning to move to Germany, if you have any kind of questions, if you need help, take a look at our website, take a look at our YouTube channel. We have lots of services and information in place at HalloGermany that will help you out. So all the best.